Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mason. I'm coming to you from Canada. I'm in British Columbia. Today's video, Europeans try to answer 6 basic questions about the United States. I suspect that they will do pretty well. I found, at least in prior videos, Europeans to be quite well-rounded, education speaking. So let's hop into it. They pay attention to things around the world. There is, I would say, certain Americans that are they look inward and they don't really have much either interest or curiosity about the rest of the world. So often you'll see comments that are very, very ignorant, which can be frustrating. And you never want to generalize people, of course. But okay. Moving on. Let's see how they do. I think they're going to do it. I'm curious what type of questions we're going to get here.
It's a big,
see if I can answer them.
Multicultural country.
Joe Biden, unfortunately.
What's her name?
So we're in Ljubljana, and the question we're asking is, what do Europeans know about America? How many states are there in the U.S.?
50.
Nice.
Oh my god, as much as there are stars.
24.
52.
50. I think it's 50.
50. 52. 30.
51.
Easy, 50.
Oh god.
I don't know if it's 50 or 51. 52. 51.
Who was the first president of America?
Abraham.
Abraham Lincoln. George Washington.
Lincoln?
George Washington.
I don't know.
Lincoln?
George W. Washington.
George Washington. Washington.
George W. Washington.
George Washington.
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. George Washington. George Washington. Nah, I don't know.
Abe Lincoln is certainly, I would say Washington and Lincoln are kind of equal levels of infamy or fame.
What are the 2 countries that border America?
Well, the 2 countries that border stupidity are Canada and Mexico.
Brazil, but I'm not sure.
What about to the north?
Alaska? No, Canada. Canada.
Canada and Mexico.
Mexico and Canada?
In the north, it's Canada, and in the south, it's Mexico.
Canada and Mexico.
Canada and Mexico.
Canada and Mexico.
Mexico and Canada. Canada and Mexico.
Canada? No idea what the other one is.
Canada and Mexico. Mexico and Canada, sure.
Who is the current president of the U.S.?
I feel like it's, what year is this? Pretty easy work for them with that question for sure. 2 years ago, so it would be Joseph Biden. Asking Americans a similar question about, say, Europe or Asia might, you might not get as many correct answers.
And who is
Trump. No. Sorry.
The new one.
The new one. The old one. I can remember.
He's new and old.
I don't know.
who is the vice president then?
It's not the Indian woman. Joe Biden, unfortunately.
Kamala
and the
Harris.
vice president is Kamala Harris.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
President.
Gotta say, I love that guy's Pulp Fiction shirt. Epic.
President is Joe Biden. And Vice President.
Actually, funny enough, I'm holding the
Biden.
Pulp Fiction.
Okay. And who is the vice president?
It's a woman. Yes, but I don't remember the name.
Joe Biden and I think Kamala Harris, but I'm not sure about this.
Joe Biden and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Biden.
And who is the vice president?
No.
Who the vice
AOC.
That's a difficult question.
Biden?
Who is the vice president?
To that woman, I'm not, pregnancy brain.
Biden.
Pregnancy
Vice
brain.
president.
Camila.
You're right.
What's her name?
Biden.
Okay, and do you know who the vice president is?
No.
Joe Biden.
Do you know who the vice president is?
I have no idea. Joe Biden.
Do you know who the vice president is?
I want to say Condoleezza Rice, but I have no idea. Joe Biden.
Do you know who the vice president is?
Camila.
What is the capital of California?
I think Los Angeles.
I will say something like Sacramento.
Sacramento is your final answer. Okay.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles?
Miami.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
You got me there.
Name 3 American.
That's fair enough. I think people often especially if they don't necessarily know the answer. And you can't blame Europeans for not knowing the capital of California. I think people would sometimes default to the largest city, which would be Los Angeles, potentially like San Francisco. But yeah, Los Angeles is the biggest and probably the most well-known city. I could make a comparable, a comparison might be the capital of British Columbia, which is Victoria, but Vancouver is a bigger city, right? So people from the outside might look at that and say, well, I'm guessing Vancouver, but no, it's Victoria. And kind of the capital of Canada as well, which is Ottawa. But some people, if they didn't know much about Canada, they might think
Companies or brands that
Toronto.
are world famous.
Coca-Cola, McDonald's, General Motors, perhaps.
I use a Microsoft computer. She has an Apple, so that's two. And another big brand is we like, for example, McDonald's.
Apple, GMC, and Shell.
Apple, Twitter, Facebook.
Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia.
Google, Apple, Tesla.
Facebook, North Face, McDonald's.
Nike, Coca-Cola, General Motors.
Monster, I think Twinkies, Rockstar, Coca-Cola obviously, Doritos, Pepsi.
Tesla, right? Apple, Amazon.
Apple, Microsoft, Amazon.
The US certainly does and has created some pretty iconic brands for sure. And those iconic brands are exported all over the world, right, to Europe, and it's pretty interesting. And not just food and cola, but technology brands. So good stuff. Yeah, I think they did overall really, really, really well. I knew all the answers, and they pretty much nailed everything for the most part. There was a few didn't know the vice president, which is fair. But overall, yeah, excellent work. All right, we'll see you all in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down below. Peace out.